Hi, I'm Peter Lamont. Thanks for joining me on this edition of Sidebar, legal news, commentary, and rants. Well, we start with news from the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration. They have ruled that all cars starting in 2019 must come equipped as part of a base package with rear cameras inside the vehicle. Many manufacturers are saying that they are going to start rolling out the mandatory cameras even before 2019 in some of their newer model cars. Now we move into the lawsuit concerning patent infringement between Apple and Samsung. Over the weekend, the court wanted to provide an opportunity for jurors to view a video that was prepared by the Federal Judicial Center that explained the basics of patent law. Well, Samsung objected. Their attorneys argued that many of the images and technological devices that were used in the video happened to be Apple products. They claimed that it was an unfair advantage and that it would suggest to jurors that Apple products are innovative and patentable. Well, the court ruled against Samsung and will be showing the video to jurors. Now we move into a ruling out of the Connecticut Supreme Court concerning horses. Well, there was a 2-year-old child who was petting a horse with his father when the horse bent down and bit his face, causing obvious injuries. And when the lawsuit was filed, the issue that was before the court concerning the liability of the owner of the horse was, is that horse a vicious animal? Are there vicious propensities of a horse? And the Supreme Court ruled that horses in general are not vicious, but they do have a propensity to bite, or a high likelihood that they will bite. Not out of maliciousness or viciousness, but out of habit. So in that case, the horse owner was found liable, and it also explains for horse owners across the country that that ruling will have some weight as to whether or not you are liable if there is an injury arising out of your horse. Next, we move into the San Francisco Bay Area. We all know that texting while driving is illegal in most states and definitely not safe. Well, Brian Singer has taken it one step further. He has created something called TWIT spotting. He owns 11 billboards throughout the San Francisco Bay Area, and what he's asking people to do is to snap photos of people texting while driving, to send them into him, and he'll post them on the billboards around the city and the San Francisco Bay Area. Now, this raises many legal questions. For example, is this an invasion of privacy, or does this paint the texter in a false light? And if you want more information about that or any of these stories today, click on the links below and it will take you directly to the full story. Finally, we're going to talk about something that is bizarre but not surprising. Everybody knows that The Walking Dead is a very popular show, but sometimes people take it a little bit too far. Just ask Tanya Knight Joseph, who was shopping at a mall in Red Bank, New Jersey. As she attempted to pull into a parking spot, another female driver believed that that parking spot was hers. The two exited their cars and engaged in a heated verbal dispute when the other woman decided that she was going to take a nibble out of Tanya's hand. She bit her so hard that she almost severed her finger completely. Tanya Knight Joseph required medical attention, and now the police are looking for the biter. If they find the biter, she's going to face aggravated assault charges. Now, the shame here is that the biter probably had an excellent chance of being cast as a walk-on in the upcoming season of The Walking Dead. Unfortunately, aggravated assault charges will prevent that from happening. And I want to remind you again that all of these stories can be read in full by clicking the link below. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.